Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy DT3, man, and I'm back at you with another video, man. New media, notification gang, God Squad. What it is, man. I was just sitting here, man. I was on my YouTube shit, and I just stumbled across IBFP's community page. Shout out IBFP, International Boxing Fans Podcast. Shout out to you, my dog, and your whole channel, man. I see you, boy. MBBC in the building. I was just on his community page, and I'm noticing a lot of you fans of fighters, y'all are so biased, it just creates unnecessary ignorance. And I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. So I had to make a video. IBFP says ESPN has Errol Spence above Terrence Crawford at 147. Okay. The reason why, and this is, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Y'all can say it's my opinion all day long, but factually, bro, the reason why Errol Spence is above Terrence Crawford at 147 is because Errol Spence is the most popular welterweight in boxing right now. He's popular. He's the trending fighter, bro. That's why everybody is saying that Wilder is number one and all that shit. It's because they're trending. They're popular. It's not really because they beat like top tier guys throughout their whole career or in their last few fights. They've beaten top tier opponents. No, it's just because they're really popular. They're actually just popular boxers, and they're getting the higher accolades because of their popularity. Spence has not done more. He asked again, he said, has Spence really done more? Answer to that question, IBFP, is no. He has not done more in the sport of boxing than Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence has never been a unified, that's correct. He's never been a unified champion. He's finna fight in his first unification bout against Sean Porter. He's never been undisputed. He's never fought in an undisputed bout. So he has not done more than Terrence Crawford in the sport of boxing. It's just what it is. It's like a guy that has won three or four Super Bowls versus the guy that just won one. You gonna say the guy that's won more he's done more in the sport of football because he won one Super Bowl, but he's, you know what I'm saying, versus the guy that's won four? Nah. You're not gonna say Big Ben has done more in football than Tom Brady. You're not gonna say that. There's no argument there, okay? His last fight was against a 135 pounder, which is very true. Errol Spence's last fight was not against a natural 147 pounder. It was against a 35 pounder, somebody that was 2 weight classes below him. And yet and still he could not knock him out. Okay. My boy IBFP welcomes all you fanboys, meaning people who are just literally biased when it comes to Errol Spence and even biased when it comes to Terrence Crawford. You're welcome to come in and leave a comment, whatnot, what have you. Okay. So what I'm finna do is I'm finna go through his comments because this is the Comment Chronicles, Part 1. There's more to come today. But we're going to go through and we're going to see the comments. And you are right, PJ. People in the comments will be delusional, excuse me. Emmanuel says, absolutely ridiculous. I used to think Earl was the truth until IBFP exposed the lie. Spence. He fought Brook coming off of a Triple G beating. Okay, let me stop y'all with that Kell Brook Triple G shit. Okay? Kell Brook is a fighter. Okay? If Kell Brook didn't think he could beat Errol Spence, he wouldn't have fought him. Y'all can make every excuse for Kell Brook and say whatever, his eye was bad, it was this, it was that, or whatever. Kell Brook is a fighter. Kell Brook got his ass in the ring and he fought, which is what fighters do. They fight. They don't make excuses. They fight. Kell Brook showed y'all that's what fighters are supposed to do. And that's what real fighters are about. They fight. So all that, his eye, he beat up beat up Kell Brook. Man, he fought Kell Brook and he beat him. Stop trying to make excuses for Kell Brook. Okay? You don't hear me making excuses saying Tom Brady wouldn't be Tom Brady without the Raiders. Without the tuck rule, Tom Brady would be a nobody. You don't hear me making excuses. Okay? Kell Brook lost. If Kell Brook would have beat Errol Spence, whether if it had been split, unanimous, whatever, not whatever the fuck, y'all would have talked shit about Errol Spence. Y'all would have shitted on Errol. Oh, he lost to Kell Brook with a bad eye and da 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 da. It's like, bro, honestly, it's you fans. That's why I'm making the comment Chronicles. So you fans can see most of the buffoonery and the tomfoolery that you fans be on. Because I hold boxers accountable. I hold trainers accountable. I hold promoters accountable, managers accountable. Well, you know what? Nobody, and I mean nobody, is exempt from the DT3 rule. Okay? A lot of you fans need to be hollered at. A lot of you fans need to be checked. Okay? So, all that Kell Brook coming off a Triple G, beating and all that, he still fought. He still got in that ring and was willing to fight. What y'all need to do is respect Kell Brook on the fact that he did take that beating. He still was willing to get in there with another top tier opponent and went rounds. Give that man his respect, man. Stop making excuses. Period. Because honestly, I think Errol Spence would have beat Kell Brook regardless. I not being bad, he still would have beat him. I know some of y'all, no, Kell Brook was giving him problems. Kell Brook is supposed to give you problems. It's Kell Brook. But Errol was winning the fight based on his pressure. He was showing resilience. Only thing that he wasn't showing was good ring generalship, because Kell Brook was killing him at the ring generalship. But I think Errol Spence was throwing the more meaningful punches. I think he was the more active of the two. And I think he just couldn't handle Errol Spence's pressure. Then he also says he couldn't knock out or hurt or even drop a 135-pounder once. And tell y'all something. Give Mikey Garcia his credit. The motherfucker tough. The motherfucker got a chin. That's the one thing y'all ain't saying about Mikey. Oh, he stepped up. He took a beating and he got beat. No, he showed he got a chin. Because had that have been anybody else, they'd have went to sleep. It'd have been man down. Give Mikey Garcia his credit, bro. He went up 2 weight classes and took over 1,000 punches from a guy that's known for knocking people out and was supposed to be known as the boogeyman. If you the boogeyman, you knocking out 135 pounders that's moving up 2 weight classes. You knocking them out. It's not going 12 rounds. It's not even going 6. Errol ain't no boogeyman, bro. He just another guy. Yes, he is avoiding Bud. Okay. Luis Yans. I'm going to end it with that. Luis Yans. I don't need to say nothing else, Luis. You know what I'm saying? These 2 comments right here. Spence doesn't deserve that spot yet. He only fought Kell Brook and a Brook that came off a KO loss to a bigger Triple G. That's a more honest, true statement. But the next one, well, I'm not going through all his comments. I'm just going through a few of them just so y'all can see. How the fuck is Spence above Manny? That's complete and utter bullshit. You are correct, Luis. You are absolutely, positively, without the shadow of a doubt, correct. Manny has done more than every boxer in boxing today. There is no boxer that is boxing right now that has done more than Manny Pacquiao. You can say Canelo, all this. No boxer in boxing today has been boxing longer or has done more in the sport and for the sport than Manny Pacquiao? Manny Pacquiao last fight was against an actual welterweight. Just saying. Just saying. Terrence Crawford last fight was against a welterweight. Just saying. Just saying. All this shit y'all saying about Earl, why he's over everybody, is because Earl is more popular, bro. It's not about work ethic. It's not about what you've done for the sport. Nowadays, it's about who's trending, bro. It's about who's popular all over the internet, who's trending all over the internet. It's not about who really has put in the most work and who really did the most. It's not about that. Because if it was about who really did the most in the sport of boxing, Manny Pacquiao #1 and Terrence Crawford #2. As far as welterweights. Pound for pound, I would have to say Manny, because he 8 divisions. Can't argue that. Manny, Canelo, Crawford, Usyk. Usyk is a former undisputed champion. Manny won belts in 8 different weight divisions. The only person in boxing history, bro, to win a belt in the 8 different divisions, bro. We ain't finna see that shit again in our lifetime. That shit ain't gonna happen probably until my kids have kids. Real shit. Maybe even beyond that. But real talk, Manny Pacquiao is the #1 welterweight in boxing. He's #1. Some of y'all, it's Earl, fuck up Manny. Okay, you might be right. Has Errol Spence done more than Manny Pacquiao in the sport of boxing? Has Errol Spence fought on bigger stages than Manny Pacquiao in the sport of boxing? Does Errol Spence do for his people what Manny Pacquiao do for his people? Excuse me. Is Errol Spence the humanitarian that Manny Pacquiao is? Errol Spence just popular, bro. He just popular. He good. He can fight. He can box. But he just really popular right now. Period. Until he beats Terrence Crawford, fuck Keith Thurman. I already know he gonna beat Keith Thurman. But until he beats Terrence Crawford, I give a fuck. Or if he beats Sean Porter in like convincing fashion, like he just runs through Sean Porter, that's gonna make me support him in some instance more than what I do now. But it's gonna also make me question you too. Because if you walk through Sean Porter, a natural welterweight, you didn't do that to Mikey, bro, I'm gonna think you on the juice. If you walk through Sean Porter, you make easy work of Sean Porter. And I mean like easy work to where like it's like Sean Porter is hitting you and you still walking through his punches and shit. And you didn't walk through Mikey Garcia's punches. When Mikey Garcia swung on you and hit you, you would back up and get in the high guard. So you wasn't eating Mikey Garcia's punches. Look back at the fight. Errol wasn't eating Mikey's punches and walking through them. He wasn't doing that shit. But if you are eating Sean Porter's, the dog Sean Porter, you eating his punches and you walking through his shots, Errol on the juice. But we shall see. But right now, the reason why Errol getting all this accolades is because he hella popular. That's it. It ain't because he hella good. It's not. Because he ain't beat no top tier opponents at welterweight yet. Only person he really beat is Kell Brook. That's it. And Kell Brook on his way out. So I need you to beat some current, young, hungry dogs. Okay? You ain't doing that right now. You just feeding off of your popularity, your fame. You just getting off on that. Terrence Crawford is a former undisputed champion. He's higher than Errol. Errol has not done more in boxing than Terrence Crawford or Manny Pacquiao. Facts. Facts. If you like the video, like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you can be notified every time I hit y'all with some hot shit. Follow me on Instagram at DT_boom. Follow me on Twitter at DBoyWS. Man, you already know who it is, man. It's your boy, DT3, New Media, Notification Gang, God Squad. It's what it is, man.